The following is a non-profit fan-based video. Bleach is owned by Tite Kubo, Studio Period, Viz Media, and TV Tokyo. Please support the official release. Just exactly who and what is Kazui Kurosaki really? We already know that Kazui is the biological son of Ichigo Kurosaki and Orihime Inoue. As we already know from Ichigo Kurosaki, we know that he is an infinite being in Bleach, possessing all attributes. He is a human, a soul reaper, he has hollow powers, and is also a Quincy, and ultimately with all of these things may have been passed down to Kazui. The only things we know about Kazui is that he is just a little kid and already possesses the power of a soul reaper with the unique ability to cleanse Yhwach Riatsu. Now, by only knowing this fact, is that Kazui's ability altogether? To cleanse any kind of spiritual pressure? To negate all things? Now, just aside from this little theory, we know that he has enhanced speed. Kazui has been shown to be very fast. After being caught in the Visored Warehouse, Hiyori noted that he runs like the wind. This information possibly suggests that Kazui is possibly faster than Ichigo's Bankai state. But again, this is just another theory and is turning out to be a wild goose chase. Going back to Kazui being able to cleanse Yhwach Riatsu, Kazui might be displaying Orihime's ability to return things to their original state, thus returning Yhwach's Reishi to a non-lethal Zangetsu-like energy, and a Quincy's ability to absorb said Reishi manifesting his Shinigami power, which was inherited from Ichigo. We already know that Kazui Kurosaki is 100% human being, and we also know that he is a Soul Reaper. But what else is he? Sadly, we do not know too much about Kazui and what he does. Kazui wields a Zanpakuto on his back. Its Tsuba has 4 prongs bent out to form the shape of a manji, essentially identical to the shape of the Tsuba of his father's former Bankai. What is even more painful is that we do not have the information regarding Kazui's Zanpakuto itself. We do not have its name, nor do we know if it can do Shikai or Bankai. From what we know with Ishin and Ichigo's Zanpakuto, their names are quite identical, Engetsu and Zangetsu. Now with Kazui, the name itself for his own Zanpakuto could possibly be similar to Zangetsu and Engetsu. Kazui Kurosaki's ability is to nullify and negate all of Yhwach's spiritual pressure. This possibly suggests that it comes into contact with Orihime Inoue's powers. It is quite similar, but it is different. Just by simply touching this Riatsu himself, he is able to reject all that it is, and he is able to nullify and negate it. Is it just simply coincidence that Kazui suddenly ended up with this power? Or maybe, just maybe, he was granted this power by the Soul King himself? Possibly just making him the Soul King's bitch, and just cleaning up the rest of his mess? I don't truly know. This is just a theory. This is all just a theory until Kubo comes out and says more about Kazui. Kazui is definitely a strong Shinigami. Looking at the chapter, it seems that he doesn't need to leave his body in order to become a Shinigami, unlike his father. It is possible that Kazui has the ability to change from physical to spiritual form at will. Kazui is a curious, playful, and gentle soul, but looking at his nature and what he can do, he must be a fighter as well, like his father. The biggest possible theory that we should be seeing here is that Kazui did not destroy the remnants of BLEACH. No way. He also did not do it by accident. From what we can see in the chapter, he is a smiling young boy who saw something strange, something that made him curious. It did not occur to him that touching it could be dangerous. Kazui acted on instinct, reaching out. The biggest speculation here is that Yhwach will be using Kazui as a host, regenerating himself. The race of Quincy's have the unique ability to absorb Reishi in the area. But again, sadly, we do not have all of the answers regarding Kazui Kurosaki. Please do not take any of this the wrong way when you leave this video. These are all theories about Kazui Kurosaki, the biological son of Ichigo Kurosaki. If at some point in the near future, if Tite Kubo decides to open up a little more about Bleach and Kazui Kurosaki, expect to see some more information posted on this channel very soon. That is all for now, guys, and as always, I will see you in the next Bleach video.